I put together this compilation video to show you 3 different ways to start a braid: knotless, with the knot, and the rubber band method. So stay tuned so you can see the difference. So to do the rubber band method, I'm just going to use these black rubber bands right here. You're going to take the rubber band and you're going to place it at the root of the braid. From there, you're going to take the amount of braiding hair that you would need to complete the whole braid. This is the best way if you don't know how to feed in hair, but you have to make sure that whatever size you want the braid to be, you're going to have to start with that amount. With this method, you're going to take the braiding hair and you're going to have it folded over. You'll have 2 legs of your braiding hair, and the third leg will be your hair in the middle. From there, you will take the braiding hair and wrap it around your hair, and your hair should be sticking out in the middle, and then you will just go do a traditional braid. Okay, so the thing about this method is because you're using your natural hair in the middle, it will not be as long as the braiding hair. So you will have to start the process where you start borrowing hair, meaning you're going to take the braiding pieces, the longer pieces, and move it into the middle. But you want to make sure each part is still even. You want to have even amounts of hair on each leg of the braid. And then from there you will braid down until you get to your desired length, and then you will close the braid. I close all 3 of these braids with the knot. The second way is very similar to the rubber band. So you're basically doing the same motions without the rubber band. You're going to have that middle piece of your hair as the third leg of the braid, and you're going to wrap the braiding hair around that third piece or that middle piece of your hair. Now, my camera was going in and out, so I apologize because it was trying to pick up my shoulder and I had myself all up in the way. But essentially, you're starting the braid very similar to the rubber band. You just don't have the rubber band, so you have to make sure that you're gripping tight enough to smooth down that base of the braid. I didn't use any gel for this video because I was just simply trying to show you how to start the braid. But if you need more details on any of the methods, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to make something else that shows the whole process of one braid. So you'll be doing the same thing that I mentioned with the first braid. You're going to be borrowing hair because once you reach the length of your hair, you will no longer have that third leg. So you're going to have to start borrowing hair from the other 2 sides. I'm hoping this makes sense. It's more one of those things where you have to watch it, play with it, and you'll be able to get it. So the third way is the ever so popular knotless braid. So what you're going to do is start with 3 pieces. That's going to be your base. And then you're going to braid as if you weren't adding any hair. Just braid your natural hair. I like to add hair very close to the beginning, so it's not as much as my natural hair out to make the braid last. You're going to take a smaller piece of braiding hair and you're going to add it on the middle side, the middle leg of the braid, and the right side outside of the braid is how I add mine. You can add it the opposite way, but just for the purposes of ease, I like to add that additional braiding hair to the middle and the outside leg right side of the braid. And you're going to continue to add pieces until you get to your desired length and density. It's hard to say how many pieces you should add because that just depends on your client's hair and the look that you're going for. So those are the 3 ways that you can start a braid. Make sure you check out my video, it'll be linked in the description, that shows you more details on how to start a knotless braid. But these are the 3: knotless, knotted, and rubber band method. So I will see you guys in the next one.
If you ride with me, I gotta work for the